Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of this Doncaster Dons career mode season 3. Now, big question mark on that one because we don't know if we've been promoted to the Super League yet. So if we have been, fantastic, we will carry on. If not, we've done all we can with the Doncaster Dons, other than winning the Challenge Cup, which for me, but we've done a very good job. Like I said, last episode, we won the championship. We did what we had to do this season. Quality stuff from us. Now we have to think about the future and see if this season carries on. But yeah, an 18-6 victory over the Newcastle Thunder. About to say Falcons there. But this is how the regular season finished. We finished top on the final day, winning on the final day. 18 wins out of 22. Thunder the same, but they lost one more game than us. They scored way more tries than us, but they conceded a lot more. Like I said, 311 tries scored from us, only 56 conceded. That's where we've won our campaign over the last couple of years. As I said, in the knockouts, we comfortably beat the Knights and then did the same to the Thunder. As far as top try scorers go, if we have a look at that, Ben Tibbs, our main man, 19 tries. What a man. He deserves to be in the Super League, and we will see if we do get that honour. But let's just go through to the next event and let's see what will be for this series, whether or not we carry on, whether or not we have anything else. But just have a look at some of the things that have come through. North Wales Crusaders have won League One, so they are back in League One, I'd imagine. Ollie Brooks won their Player of the Year. The NRL MVP of the year was Jesse Arthurs. Okay, and another one there, I don't know what that is. Women of Steel for the Super League, Izzy Bibby, and the Man of Steel is George Williams for thing. Brisbane's won the Kill Cup. Melbourne Storm won the NRL. Sydney Roosters women won the NRL Women. York Valeries won the Women's Super League. I'm not surprised. Warrington Wolves have won the Super League. That's cool. I don't remember who won last time. I think it was Hull KR actually won it. And North Wales Crusaders have won the Championship qualifiers. So they are back in the Championship for next season. So good for them. Good for them. As far as us is concerned, we've got a bonus because we did the winning the Premiership. And manager reputation. You've really made a name for yourself. We think you're the making of a reputable team coach, but we need to test your mettle coaching team in a more renowned competition. Okay, why would the board be saying that to me? That makes no sense. Okay, that's telling maybe we are promoted. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, we can't do any recruitment, we have no money, so we'll just wrap up the year. There we go, finished first, got promoted. Oh yes, yes, we have been promoted. It says promoted. Oh my god, it continues. The series will continue. We will still be the Doncaster Dons. Oh my god. It says promoted. We're in the Super League. We're in the Super League, lads. We're in the Super League. This is just telling us who signed where. I don't think we've done any deals. We're going to stay with the Dons. It said promoted. Please tell me that means something. Just look at this one here. Sign a star player rating, and that ain't happening. Win 5 matches in a row. That's possible. That's possible. We'll do that one. So we've got 5 million quid to kind of pump money in. So we'll put it all to make us a 4-star there. We'll put a little bit of money on the scouting as well to put us a 3-star. Fitness, I'll leave that one alone. Membership, we'll put up a little bit. We can do our social media team up, our corporate social team. Is there anything else that's cheaper? No, that's it. So that will do. Yeah, we'll spend 4.9 mil. All of this stuff will remain at the top of the tree, including all of this. We're not going to change that. Let's have a look at the team. So Andrew Gill will remain our hooker, but let's sort it out by just what we've got. So Ben Johnston, who obviously was injured at the back end of last season, he should be back doing his job at fullback, to be fair, because Gill did very well. Gill stays where he is. Lloyd Kemp obviously got injured, so Max Loeb wanted to come in. Johnson got injured as well. I might have a few decisions to make there. We've got a youngster coming up from the winger position of Mo Aguru and then Matty Dawson-Jones. Josh Cartwright and Luke Briscoe will carry on their roles as our starting wingers. We've also got Mr. Talupa, who I think we signed last season. Plenty of centres, a couple of young heads in this one. Ben Tibbs obviously will carry on as our main centre. Of course he will. He absolutely killed it. And then Sutcliffe can carry on as the backup. We really do lack depth. I'm not going to lie here. Ben Tibbs will stay on. We do need a 5'8". I think we did ascertain that we did need another 5'8". Hooker as well, I think we do, because Miski's gone. Second row. Why have we got so many second rows in this team? I feel like we can cut some of these second rows out. Jacob Jones. If I'm not mistaken, I think, yeah, these guys are all staying. We've got... and then we've got Riley Ferguson, who we did sign. I remember he was our only signing. So him and Beckett, that'll be the backup option there. We kind of need to trim the second rows because there's too many here. And bring in ourselves a hooker and a 5'8". We don't have a starting 5'8". So we can move Connor Robinson at halfback and get a 5'8" in. So, okay. So 5'8" and a hooker. They're the only two positions we need. Let's see. Boys. Yes. Oh, God. I'm going to die. We're in the Super League. We're in the Super League. And we've got 2.7 million in cap space. Oh, goody good gumdrops. Goody good gumdrops. This has just turned into a recruitment episode. We will, of course, look to sign the best of the free agents. But there we go, boys. We are in the Super League. And Doncaster Dons 2027, after last year not having it, they added it into the game. We have come up into the division. Question is, who's gone down? Who's missing here? I can't see Salford. What happened to Salford? Did they go to the chat, or have they been removed from the game? Are they just not there anymore? Hang on. No, they got relegated. So like real life, Salford have dropped out of the division. It'll be interesting who comes up. But like I said, our first season will be all about survival. And I'm assuming they must have finished bottom or something. I don't know. But we are in the Super League, boys. So let us begin our recruitment. Why not? We can sign some players. We can actually get some players in here. To start with, let's look at available free agents, and let's just see what's roaming around the free agent list and see if there's anything kind of class that we need. Right, let's have a looky then. You got Elio Palisa, who's a free agent hooker, 58 to 69, 27 years old. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy with this, because obviously we need players that are going to come in right now. And the fact we got 2.7 million tells me that we have got plenty of money. Now, obviously that means we will have to negotiate maybe some contracts to make sure that we can make sure some players stay. But here we go. Ryan Hogg, 27 years old, 62 to 73 overall, with a 65 to 67 potential. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we go. Tyler Heppel. He's currently with the Brisbane Broncos. I mean, he would be an upgrade, I would imagine, on a lot of things. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go by role, and we're going to see what's available, and see if there's anything worth bringing in at this early stage. So, ideally we need ready-made players at this stage. Signing youngsters, I guess, is okay, but seriously, Brisbane Broncos, have you just lost people? Or is that just a glitch? But yeah, Carl Sampson. I think a lot of players left, to be fair. We don't need fullbacks, so we won't bother with that. Let's go with a 5'8". That is a definitely position we do need. So let's see if there's anyone worth signing at this stage. So we've got this guy here, Simon Wood. He might be a potential. I need an overall to be high, and then of course the potential can go up, I imagine, based on how they bloody do. But Ben Robertson, Cook Islands, 21 years old. Okay. I'm going to go for Joshua Berryman. We're going to try and offer him a contract, see what we can do. A 60 overall. So I'm going to tie him down for 5 years. So this year we've got 35 players. There's 10 players that are going to leave next season. So there'll be some cap space to work with, I imagine. But he wants something like that. We'll offer him 70 grand. 60 grand. Let's see what he says to that. And he comes. Good stuff. Berryman, welcome to the team, my friend. We have signed our player. Before we do anything else, actually, let's just have a look at our team and just quickly see who needs a new contract, because obviously I don't want to lose anyone. Okay, apparently we have nobody. Right, who's the available players? Here we go. That's it. Right, there we are. Right, Benjamin Tibbs. He's the first one on this list. We can't afford to lose this man. He can't go anywhere. He can't. He just can't. Right, 5-year contract. I'm going to offer him the biggest contract we can offer. 5 years, 250,000 a week. Sorry, 250,000 a year. Submit the offer. Yes, Ben Tibbs will stay put at the club. Now, Paulie, Connor Robinson, Savelio, Andrew Gill, definitely need to hold on to him for the remaining future. His one should be pretty straightforward. Offer him 90 and he will resign. Good stuff. Good stuff. We've got him back on board. Now we've got Briscoe, Paulie. Do I go out and get another winger in to replace Briscoe right now? I feel like him, second row, we could also get someone else in. And like I said, we do need to sign another hooker. The rest of these guys I'm not too keen on keeping. I mean, the only one here that's got anything is this lad here, Jude McCullum, who's got a 67 to 76 potential. Same with Cooper Becker. So I think both of these lads will keep for the 5 years. Offer them 60 grand. Cooper will stay. Jude McCullum, same thing. We'll offer him a 5-year deal. 60 grand as well. Happy to accept the deal. That's good stuff. The rest of these guys, I think we can go. So we are going to go back in and we'll sign ourselves a winger. So here we go. These are all the wingers currently available on the market. And there we go. This guy here, Jaden Okunbur, 29 years old, but 63 to 74 overall with a 67 to 69 potential. So that just means he's on a decline, isn't it? We've also got this guy here, Mitchell Todd. I think go Mitchell Todd, don't you? Go for the youngster. He'd be our second best winger. We do need to sign it. Where is Cartwright? Did I lose Cartwright? I lost Cartwright, did I? That's fine. But 5-year deal. We'll offer him 50 grand just to tie him down. Mitchell comes in. Now we do need a starter winger. Now the question is, I need somebody who'll go straight into the team, and that would mean we have to go for somebody who is just here. So Jaden Okunbur, kicking physical movement, message played. I mean, honestly, a pure winger coming in would be good for us. A 3-year deal is probably all we need to offer him. 90 grand a week. What's he going to say to me? And he's very happy to signing with the club. Welcome to the team, Jaden. We have our winger. Now, what was the other position? Second row. Right. I know we've got a lot of second rowers already, but if we can find a quality free agent, that would be amazing. That would be huge. So just seeing about these potentials. Like I said, we're not going to be the best team in the world, but oh, hello, James Watkins, 72 to 82 potential, 47 to 58, 100% getting you in the team. 5 years, you're probably going to get game time as well. 50 grand, submit the offer. Right, James, in you come. 5-year deal. Welcome to the team, my boy. So that is sorting out that. I'm I feel like fullback, Lloyd Kemp is fine. I still need to sign a hooker, don't I? I still need a backup hooker. So you've got Adam Milne, who is experience. But with Gill being there, I guess we kind of want to go for someone like a Jack Riddle, who's got the 6-7 potential. Vader as well looks decent, the Papua New Guinean. Difficult one. Difficult one. This is all down to game time, obviously, with the potential. Okay, I'll go for Tyler Stevens. We'll sign him for 5 years. Offer him 50 grand as well. There we go. We've got our backup hooker in. Okay, that's decent. I guess we can just have a look to see if there's any star names in here. There won't be, but we obviously we can save the money now for future. But that should be alright for this current season. So right, so I need to go forward a day, don't I, to see what I've done. But let's go over here. Let's advance. Okay, so these are the players I had on my watch list for the lock position. I'm thinking here. Players unavailable for negotiation. Right, well, we'll remove these players from the list. And because we don't need them now, we are Super League, so that's good stuff for us. We'll advance. So there you go. Recruitment is open. I was signing players for fun, apparently. Right, I think I need to go forward a day again. Okay. Oh, we have a pre-season game. That's amazing. But anyway, okay, no, hang on. If I'm not mistaken, those players are already in the squad. So there we go. Ben Tibbs resigns. Gill resigns. Becker, McCullough, Todd, Ockenber, Watkin and Tyler Stevens all come in, and that is superb stuff. Now, I can't believe we just lost Sutcliffe already. That's hilarious to me. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look in and say, right, we're actually pretty well stacked. Can we get a star player for next season? Now, that's going to be the important thing. Some of these players, obviously... Actually, hang on. Are they going to be free agents again? Let's have a look at free agents again. Let's see if there's any actual... high-rated free agents dropping in. I mean, Sammy Kilbally, Kabula would be a silly side not to go for. Considering we've got Martin, we've got Maffey. Right, Mategi retired. I just remember that. So Maffey will be getting a lot more minutes this year. So there we go. We sign another. Look there. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, you know, you're just signing random ass players, but let's have a look at available players for next season, and let's see if there's anyone we can actually go for. So George Flannel Jr. I mean, I would like us to think that if we did, like I said, ideally we'd want to stay up before we did any of this kind of signing a big name player. Like someone like Jack Willoughby, I mean, he would be 650 grand at fullback. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is kind of deal with what we've got, go from there, and then kind of see how this is all going to go. Squad setting complete for Doncaster 40 players selected, so they will be ineligible for us while this competition finishes. What? Okay, don't know what that means. But yeah, Sutcliffe got injured and Sammy Kibali has joined the club. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's go to this and let's have a look at this team. So first of all, Kemp obviously back at fullback. Josh Cartwright is here. We've got Briscoe still carrying on. Sutcliffe is injured, so we'll need to bring someone in at centre. I mean, I'd imagine Ben Johnston would be a smart move, considering his pace and his ability at centre. So, yeah, Johnston, in you come, mate. As far as the bench is concerned, what have we got here? A lot of this team is shocking, but Joshua Berry could be the backup there. Tyler Steven Cabela, put him on for now. Then we've got Max Lambourne. So we've got Bowden prop, that's cool. Williamson is there as well. Maffey is there. Riley Ferguson is the backup, is currently the starting lock. And Madison Beckett has moved back to his original, well, I don't know why he's a second row, but we'll put him there. Second row will be, where's Jacobson? Has he been put somewhere else? Hang on. Yeah, he's been put at prop for some reason. I don't know why they've done that. But yeah, Maffey can come in at prop. So Riley Ferguson is the backup prop. Well, Williamson, who missed most of last season. We'll drop Bowden out for a second row in Savalio. And then, yeah, they're the positions I normally change. So ideally we would need a lock. So I feel like Kilball's a better option. So we'll put a backup hooker in. So got Robbie Heading. Where's the other guy we signed? Tyler Stevenson. Oh, okay. Rob Heading. Brad England is still here. Good to know. But yeah, that's an interesting one. So I don't know. Ben Johnson playing at centre. Maxime Molinari is currently the 5'8". That's fine. Robinson moves to halfback. Perfect. Martin there. Hooker Gill. Kind of thinking here. We go Max Lambourne and we'll utilise him as a spare prop. Right. Let's get through these pre-season games and see how we do. Okay. Yeah, 34-16. We scored, but we got battered on top of that. So, Jesus Christ. What was that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tries. Jesus, that's the highest number I've seen us concede. But that's cool. That's cool. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Second preseason game against Hull KR. Yeah, we'll stick with that team. Right, how we do here? Again, we scored, but again conceded 6 tries this time. Yeah, this could be a tough season for us. This could be a very, very tough season. Oh boy. Oh, well, that's new. Been offered a manager's job. New Zealand Marriott All-Stars. Yeah, no. I'm good, man. I'm good. Josh Bowden is retiring apparently at the end of the year. That's fair enough. You are 35, but impressively we've been offered a job. That I didn't realise that was a thing in this game, but there you go. We've got another managerial offer. Wow, they really want us to leave, don't they? Indigenous All-Stars. What? Does that mean that's just one game, isn't it? I'm going to reject it because I don't want to leave the Doncaster Dons right now. I need to understand how managerial things work. And our first game of the season, boys, will be against Hull KR. The team is pretty much set. The ratings of this team is shocking. I imagine it is going to be absolutely hilarious to see what our ratings compared to Hull KR, who I think won it the year before. But there we go, boys. And we are already in the Challenge Cup quarterfinals. That's fantastic. We don't have to do early rounds. We'll confirm the same team. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's the first game. So it isn't the league game that's first. It's actually that game. So, wow. This is a lot to take in. There's a lot they've added to this game. But let's have a look at the calendar quickly. So, quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup. We're taking on the Dons, taking on the Rhinos. AMC Headling Rugby Stadium. Pretty sure that's not what it was called before. And then we've got our first home game, our first ever game in the top division against Hull KR. Then St Helens away, and then the Lear Leopards, who we did beat once, of course. Warrington Wolves we even beat. So yeah, wow, guys, we have got Super League Rugby coming up, and I'm hoping you will join us in this adventure. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more Doncaster Dons career mode. We're in the Super League, boys. I'll see you in a bit.